They say the meek will inherit the earth. We say the nerds are already in control. Welcome to the Frakkin Nerds, episode number 308. I'm your host, Doc Martin, and joining me, a lot to choose from, but none of that I really want to go to. Let's go to this one, since he decided to find the only Starscream out there in the Louisville, Jefferson, Indiana area. That's our own Chris Class, which I had to go and buy it online on the Hasbro site. Thanks, Class. How are you doing today?
I'm good, other than hearing shit since I bought that Starscream for myself, which it's when I go hunting, when I do my toy hunting, I always look for my buddies, Doc, including you, when there are multiples. But when it's the only one there and it's something I want, you gotta wait. You gotta wait your turn, buddy. I'm sorry.
I mean, every time I've requested a Starscream figure, red.
All right. There was only one time that I bought one for myself, and a few weeks later, I recorded and I zoomed right past one.
Right past it.
I did. But that was it slipped my mind. So this I've been looking for this one, but now that you have one, then I don't need to do it.
I get it tomorrow, so we'll have to wait to get it tomorrow. Did you open yours?
No.
Okay. No. Now I have to decide. All right, and this guy sitting over there on the East Coast with his hoodie on because he knows that's the way to look, is to wear a hoodie when it's about 70 degrees outside. That's our own Joshua.
Where you're at, aren't you wearing a fucking hoodie too?
I am. That's what I'm saying. Wearing a hoodie.
Oh, because it's not 70 degrees where I'm at.
It's like 71. Oh, there's Class. Hold on. Let me pin that.
Buddy.
What an asshole! Just fucking like cutting into my introduction.
Sorry, buddy. Hey, I didn't say anything. I would just,
you know what you were doing. You're just rubbing it in. Just don't forget my my jigsaw.
I have to point out. I didn't want to buy from the Hasbro site because it's the fun of finding it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, fuck it.
Is that what FedEx was fucking you over with?
No, it was my new phone, and they were just like, you have to sign for this phone. I'm like, well, when are you gonna show up? We don't know.
Had to happen to me because I bought I fucking remember the headphone debacle, Doc?
Oh yeah.
Because you know, so I bought new headphones and they were over $300 from Amazon. And I'm with my grandmother at the doctor's appointment. They called me like, "Hey, this is Amazon. We have your package here, but we have to sign for it." I'm like, "Just give it to the next door neighbor." He's like, "Nah, you have to sign for it." I'm like, "Where is this thing that you guys do when it's something like fucking frivolous? You just throw it on the floor, but now I gotta sign for it, you bastards." But I got my package, so it didn't matter.
There you go. So are those the headphones that were prescribed to you?
No, they're sitting over there by the window.
Oh, just
I haven't even tried them on the new TV, and I'm just like, I don't care.
that really good looking TV you bought recently?
Oh yeah, that nice, perfectly fine, perfect TV.
The funny thing is when he posted a picture of his TV he bought, and I didn't notice it. He goes, "Look how clear that screen is," and I was like, "It's a picture. I can't really tell." And then all of a sudden, I look in the corner, and there's just this breaking of the screen. I was like, "Oh, that's what he's talking about."
And
from a fucking street corner or out of a van? What'd you do?
No, I'll send Doc the pictures and he can post it on the thing. I bought a TV. My friend brought it to my house, and I took it out the box and everything. And I set everything up and I turned it on, and there's a big fucking crack down the side. So I take a picture. I'm like, "Hey guys, check out this brand new fucking TV I got. It's so awesome." And it's like, fucking Kennedy's like, "Holy fuck, man." And unbeknownst to me, I'm just like, "Oh man, that's all right. I'm not worried about it because fuck it. It's I got warranty." And Kennedy, Mr. Know-It-All, was like, "Yeah, no, physical damage isn't covered by the warranty." And I was like, "Word?" And he actually he circles it, and I'm just like, "Oh man." So I call my buddy and I'm like, "Yo, bro, my buddy who knows a lot about this stuff is saying the warranty's not gonna cover it." My friend said, "I don't give a fuck. We getting you a new TV." And we went in, and he's like, "Yo, this is it. It's broken." And the guy was like, "Oh yeah, that's physical damage. We don't cover it." But he was like, "You know what? You can have a new TV. It's all good." And we got a new TV. And I got Kennedy. It helps to have a large black man with you when you go get a new TV.
You just have one at your disposal? I mean, well, She lives in
New
No,
York,
well-
there's a lot of large black men walking around.
Yeah. Oh, look at this guy.
And then let's go to that. And then also the other guy from the Indiana side decided to drop some weight. That's why we didn't put him into the weight loss challenge, which I have not done anything. I don't think Joshua, you done anything.
No one has because
Whoa.
No.
Time out.
Wait a minute, I didn't get put in on the weight loss challenge. What
No,
No,
'cause
no,
you
no,
had
no.
an unfair advantage.
time out. I'm happy to say.
Whatever. Okay.
I'm happy to say. Two Fridays ago, I went to the doctor. I weighed in at 283 with clothes on. This morning, 260.
Look at you.
Oh, so is the weight loss challenge even a thing?
I said I honestly, class, I've been doing it because I said I was gonna go to the doctor, I was gonna get things sorted out and get on track. And I sent the picture of me and you sent the picture.
Mhm.
Somebody else didn't send a picture. But I've been diligent with it, and I'm hoping to be I hope to be 200 pounds by my birthday. So
When is
right
that?
now I'm July 5th. I'm at
By July.
260.
Okay. Then I need to
Yeah.
get on it because I haven't I've lost like fucking 4 pounds because I was like, what's the fucking point? Like I thought we were
Nah, bro.
I mean, I need to
I've-
do something, but like
See,
Yeah,
this
you
is
also-
why I should be in y'all's little chat thing, because then I could be motivating you, class. Like it's what I do now.
this was my motivation. Was I 2 episodes ago I challenged both of these guys and everyone's like, yeah, let's do it. Everyone's putting $100 up, and I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. And then Doc came up with the idea like we'll have the winner, or the winner will take the money and then go on a shopping spree, like figures or comics or whatever you want with everyone else's money. I was like, fuck yeah, $300 shopping spree.
Yeah,
I was all
down for it.
motivated. And then I said, let's do it. And then the day came for weigh-ins. No, I'm not ready to do it until I fucking go to the grocery store. Then I was like, all right, fine. Then the day came around. Joshua weighed
we're
in.
talking about
I
me
weighed
here.
in.
I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on here.
Joshua weighed in. I weighed in. Nothing from Doc. So I was like, I guess it's just not a thing. I brought it up, and then that was that. So I didn't know that it was even on. So it's on then. Okay. All right.
All right.
222.2 is what I began at. I think I'm like 217 right now.
Oh
And
my
I have
God,
to just
fat fuck.
I have to throw this in
know.
here. Kennedy kind of like once I saw Kennedy weighed less than me, I was like, no, I'm not gonna be. I'm not. Nope.
Seeing Kennedy right now is like that is
Yes.
giving me motivation, man. Because I'm
Yeah.
just like, dude, yeah, we need to get. I need
Class,
to
do
get,
you have me on Facebook?
I don't have any. I don't
You
fucking.
don't have Facebook.
Hold on. All right, got to change the background then so you can see this. Hold on.
He just
All right, we just lost him. He went weird.
He's
there.
gonna show his decrease in hair and stomach. It's hilarious.
is it a before? I mean, I remember like
It's actually pretty impressive. He went from looking like Bricky to fucking.
Jesus.
There you
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
Wow,
That's-
man.
That's me now.
He's
That's
got a
awesome,
chubby
buddy.
in the middle one though. He's actually
The
poking out
weight
there.
loss. of
I
fat
look
hair,
like
or
middle.
you
I look like
shaved
the
head?
middle picture right
Because
now.
of that middle one, actually, Joshua, you see my hand on the newest one is like up a little bit.
Yeah.
That's not a chub. That's me just showing up, brother. And I'm like, so I had to block it this time.
Yeah, nice. You know what they say?
Wait.
With every 20 pounds you lose, you gain like an inch because it's
1
like
inch.
Yeah.
And how much have
Yeah.
you lost, Kennedy?
140.
You got a
Good
7-inch
job.
cock now. Damn. Wow.
I will not speak to that. What I will say is my wife no longer, yeah.
You guys had enough kids as it is. Oh my god. Let the
I like
fucking let the
his
games
face,
commence.
my wife.
I did
I-
math
I-
quick. Did you see that? The way
Look
I did that?
That I got to get rid of this picture because I can't fucking look at that anymore.
No, man, no. Look
No,
at
you
that
gotta
fucking thing
eat that
every
to
day,
remind
man.
you.
It'd be like that's how bad it could fucking get. Dude, this is this right here. Seeing
What's
this.
crazy is this.
I
This
used to be
picture
the
here
skinny
is-
guy.
This picture here is actually already 60 pounds off.
Oh my lord.
So I was much like that's why I tried to post a picture of it from my wedding because
Sorry,
like
losing weight
that's
even more as we watch him.
That's awesome.
here is this was me at my biggest weight.
I like he's changing his backgrounds to show us. It's
I
fucking
don't
hilarious.
know.
His before and afters are gonna be cock size. It's gonna be like a little fucking nubbin, and then like
I
3.5,
just thought-
and
I'm
then
just like, whoa.
7. It'd be like, wow, this is all the weight I've lost.
So that was
Jesus,
my-
dude.
That was my biggest weight right there. That was I never measured. That's the problem. I only started measuring after I started losing weight, but I believe that I was probably 380, 390 at this point. So
Wow, dude.
But you can only count measured weight. So measured weight, I've lost 140.
Oh wow.
Dude, man,
Congratulations.
good job, buddy. All right, yep. Joshua, tomorrow it's on. It's on. All
Yeah,
right.
bro. I've been.
I didn't know that. I didn't know it was a fucking thing, man. I didn't know it was a fucking thing. So I'm sorry, man. We were supposed to
Wow,
do that.
so again, with this contest, how are we defining it?
We're gonna do. All right. How about we? Damn it, man.
It's
All
kinda
right,
fucked up
Joshua.
because
You and I
Joshua-
already started.
Yeah, I lost
Like,
20 pounds. I'm
yeah,
down.
You can
23
count that.
pounds,
You know,
technically, yeah.
the way it was supposed to work was everyone's supposed to weigh in, and then at an end date, we were going to do a percentage. So because Doc,
And you have to
you
do
weigh
percentage.
more than Joshua. Joshua weighs more than me. If I lost 20 pounds, everyone lost 20 pounds. Percentages are different.
Why don't we
That
take this
doesn't
through-
count. You look
through
at percentages.
Take it to concave.
When's concave?
July.
July.
So
Okay. Then we
Can I
got
make a suggestion here?
Yeah.
Because losing percentage could hurt you guys, especially class. I know you think you're big, but you could hurt yourself. Do it by BMI. Do it by BMI lost.
All right.
So figure out your guys' BMIs and then
I
go
got a
from
scale that tells me my BMI.
I do too. My Renfo scale tells me
Mine
everything.
says I'm a fucking BMI.
Yeah, you told me to buy it, genius.
Oh, did you get the one I told you?
Yeah,
Well, I have too.
Yeah. Remember
Just because I suggest something doesn't mean you're gonna buy it. Like,
Oh, he does it every time. He's got those
and
headphones.
it backfires on me a bunch of times.
So we'll do a BMI.
The
So
scale
Doc,
work.
are you gonna? I mean, I guess Joshua, you have your original. We both took pictures.
Yeah, but
So-
I got heavier.
Okay,
'Cause I
but
was
that
like-
doesn't count. I mean, you took a picture.
Yeah.
So we have a
And-
picture of where you were. We have a picture where I was, where I haven't even I've lost like fucking 4 or 5 measly pounds.
I'm gonna
Doc,
look
you
at
need
it
to do
right
the
now.
same thing, buddy. If you don't want to share it, you don't have to share it. Just save it
Oh
and
my
start
god,
working on it.
I was 282 in that picture, so I was 1 pound heavier when I went to the doctor that Friday.
Okay.
So
I was
looking
do you have that?
good.
Do you have that text? Because I think I was 222.2 or something like that.
I have it because whenever you send pictures to the group, my phone. So
Okay.
I see the 282. And you have 220.6 for you.
All right. So what we'll do is
20.6.
we'll work on this, and we'll take it to concave.
All right, Doc.
And I'm gonna
You
be
take
in
a
my
picture
underwear.
tomorrow.
I will. Of my
And-
cock.
You can either we can do cock size. I would lose. I'd and if you want to share it, but save it. And then at concave, yeah, I'm saying concave, we're gonna have like the fucking ring girls like holding up towels, because if it comes down to it, I'll take that hour to run my lap to like lose a few more pounds, because I'll go fucking
Yeah, there's like a
don't let me.
workout there.
I'll go
Boston, let
balls
me be
naked.
less than you when I get there.
That's hey, you might, man. Yeah,
Bro,
all right,
that's,
all right.
that's literally what made me go. I was like, Kennedy's gonna be the skinniest one in the group.
Okay.
And I was like, I can't. Oh no! Like,
I mean, I could just like look at me.
I
I'm
mean,
just like I'm all
the
doughy. and
motherfucker
shit.
cheated because he used performance enhancing.
If we'll do this, anybody listening or watching the podcast, if you want to join up, we'll get some cool stuff. And so if anybody joins up, if there's one person that joins up, you get a prize package. Of,
Yeah.
Yeah. But if we get multiple people, whoever buy the BMI,
Let's do a
concave?
hashtag, because there's a toy hunters that I follow that they're doing a hashtag like BDubFit. It's this guy that Big Dub or some shit like that. He's a toy hunter, and a bunch of like toy hunters are doing this thing. And so I thought about joining that thing, but it's like we should do our own thing. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
FN Fit or something like that. I don't know,
Fucking
Frakkin Nerds Fit
right.
or FN Weight Loss or something. I don't know. We'll come up with something, and that way, we could just anytime you do something, like maybe. Let's just totally rip them off. And like every time you come up with this hashtag, and now between now and concave, like every time someone like tweets it or every time someone puts it on Instagram or something like that, they could be, the more you get into it,
Yeah.
the like maybe whoever does the most could they get eligible for a drawing. I'll throw some shit in. Everyone could throw a little bit of something in. We all doing $100?
Yeah, we're still doing that.
All right,
I'll
all
throw
right.
in some hospital gloves for the winner.
All right, guys. On today's show, we're getting new TMNT movies. Marvel Netflix shows are coming to Disney Plus, and we're getting more spin-offs to the Suicide Squad. But first, M&M characters are going to become more inclusive. If you didn't feel like you're identified with the Eminem characters, they're going to be changing a couple of them, especially the green Eminem, because they felt she was a little too sexy with her white go-go boots. Will now sport a pair of sneakers.
Oh,
This is like old news, man. This like happened weeks
Yeah.
ago.
I know, but I'm
Yep.
just bringing it up now. It's been a while since we've done shows.
Cause
I was
someone's got a
pulling old
girlfriend.
articles. They said she enjoys being a hype woman for her friends. So that's you ever felt like you weren't included in the Eminem world?
No, because
Well,
I'm not included.
Joshua, you got the orange one, so yeah, you're good, right?
What are you talking about? Oh, because the shirt. Yeah, okay. That's funny. No, because like my thing is like no one cared about the identities. They're fucking food.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me ask you guys this.
Make sure his
Watching
hat on.
cartoons. I know. Well, because this thing was just, I don't know. Let me ask you guys this. With I'm trying not to do the glare, but I just can't see.
What's the
when I'm
hat
doing this, I
hiding
can't see
now?
anything.
What is the hat hiding?
I don't know. You want me to go without the hat?
Yeah, just go without the hat.
I'll just do.
There you go. Jesus Christ.
I don't know, man.
Different person.
I was just trying to. It was like getting down in the way. I don't know.
Hey, that's a little bit better. Either lose the hat, but the backwards hat spin. No.
What's
No.
wrong? Here. I just.
Oh, Jesus fuck.
All right.
Yeah, there
so
you go.
we got.
Get it. DJ Class.
Do-do-do-do-do. All right. So you guys, everyone's read comics, and I think we've talked about like we did it. What was it? Episode. What was the one we did at Concave? That was the big.
300.
300, and we asked everyone like, what was the sexiest like comic book character you guys ever saw? Was there who was the sexiest cartoon character you guys ever saw? Because everyone's making a big deal about this fucking green M&M because she wore boots or something. Like, who cares? What was the sexy, Smurfette? Was it fucking one of the Scooby Doo? Was it
Jessica Rabbit?
Jessica Rabbit? Okay, it's probably kind of a played out answer. But all
Or
right,
or what's her name from Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Fucking
that's Jessica Rabbit, right?
Jessica
Rabbit.
Rabbit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I
Tara.
was thinking. Okay, I was thinking Jessica Rabbit, but then I was like, wait a minute, is Jessica the name of the girl from Looney Tunes? But no, that's Babs or whatever.
Yeah. Dude, you know who was? Growing up,
They were mad about that too.
who was the chick from Rescue Rangers? She was like the girl from Rescue Rangers. I thought she was hot. She was like a chipmunk.
The one with the long hair.
Yeah. She was a mouse or something. I always thought
No,
she was
a
cute,
chipmunk.
man. Was she a chipmunk? I don't know.
That dude
Yeah, I
was
always
a
thought she was cute. I've never
It's
told
hard
anyone
to be in the
that
movie.
my whole
Sexy
life.
from cartoons because like
That's Gadget,
it's like
right?
Gadget, yeah.
Gadget.
It's what you classify.
Oh, no, sorry,
fucking
Clarice.
cartoons. Because if you say like Sailor Moon, then obviously you're fucking. I mean, you're
Okay.
digging a rabbit hole there. But if you mean like kids' cartoons, then
Just a cartoon, like a cartoon when you're growing
Like
up, and it was just a
Chitara.
cartoon, and you were like, okay, Chitara, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Snarf.
uh,
Snarf.
Mr. Gadget's niece or
Penny?
Go-Go Gadget. Yeah,
Penny?
Penny.
Oh,
Really?
a little young there, buddy.
Wow. Yeah, that
I
a
was
little
that
young.
age, Doc. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like
Well,
you.
dude, I looked at an animal. I mean, I'm like,
I was more Jim.
well, Jim and the holograms. Yeah, okay, that's
Don't
what's a
discredit
little-
Jim. What the
I'm
fuck?
not. No.
Oh my
That's kind of a played out answer. Everyone would say Jim.
I was
Everyone
gonna
would
play
say
that in. That's what I
everyone would
grew
say
up with.
Roger Rabbit. Like what would something a little off the beaten path be? I
Oh,
said
you
a
know
fucking
what?
Squirrel.
Heathcliff's girlfriend. was
Okay,
fucking
that's fair.
hot.
That's
Heathcliff.
fair. Good answer, Doc. Good answer.
Thank
I like
you.
that.
What
I
about
like
that guy who drew like the cartoon?
guy?
Like hold on, sound that I don't know his fucking name. Like he drew the cartoon cat that was like a perv, and he was like fucking like other female cats. Like
Felix the
I
cat.
No. This was like more an adult. Like they did
Yeah,
a
Felix the cat.
No, it wasn't Felix the cat. It was another cat. Like they did a documentary about him, and he was like drawing like because the cat was gray, and like his female cats were like very voluptuous. Like, it was
Really?
like
the
in the,
cat. Fritz the cat.
there you go, Fritz the cat. There you go.
Really? Okay. Some of the Fritz's side pieces.
Yeah, so I'll send him the picture, Doc, so he can see
All right.
it.
Good call.
Oh,
Good
the
call.
fucking Dexter's mom from Dexter's Laboratory bitch had fucking thick thighs.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Lois Griffin, she was a freak. She's a freak, but yeah,
Yeah.
I was.
The
I
one
don't know
from
why I'm leaning
American
towards like
Dad.
animals. Like I'm like fucked up. I'm like, I go for a chipmunk. Doc says a cat. I'm like, oh yeah, good call, buddy.
He is hot. Go back. I'll put the picture up.
I'm with you, buddy. I really thought was it Gidget or
I get
Gadget
called out
or-
for calling Jim. Jesus.
No. That's a safe answer. Like a lot of people, like growing up, a lot of us were like, "Fuck yeah, Jim and the holograms." Like those chicks were hot, man. Like
They
it's
were.
fair, but like
I guess we're ignoring like Daphne and
Josie.
Velma too.
yeah. Like those are safe answers.
Josie
like
and the
yeah.
Pussycat.
look at something off. Like I went fucking Chippendale Rescue Rangers chick. You know, it's
If
that's
I'm
what
going weird, mine's got to be Babs from fucking Space Jam.
That's a good one. That's a damn good one. There you go. That's a good one.
I'm going Chitara because that. Chitara.
I mean, that's a chick that's part animal. Like I don't know what the animal thing has to do with it. But all right. I appreciate it, guys. All right,
I
that
think
was-
you're looking for validation of your furry fetish there, class.
I've never done it, but man, I guess I'd be into it.
So this is news I know Kennedy's going to be excited about. TikTok is looking to expand maximum video length to 10 minutes. So if you felt like you didn't watch enough videos, now it's going to take you even longer if people are creating content for 10 minutes. I think they're trying to rival YouTube, which I felt like it works better as a short format where you can just
Mhm.
flowing through and everything.
It
Oh.
does, and I think that tech wise, this is a bad move. Part of TikTok's platform is quick delivery of content with the lower bandwidth. If you're not in a city that has 5G or something like that, a 10-minute video is going to take forever to load, which is going to decrease your experience with the app.
Hmm.
So
Our
it's
tech
a
guy would
shit
know
ass
that.
move.
You're gonna miss a lot more content with doing 10-minute long. Or I mean, like, I don't know if it's already started or not, but I know there's times where I'm just like, well, this is too long. Move on.
Mhm.
They got 3-minute videos right now, so
You know, I think they
Um,
say on average, depending on the length of the video, but like 7 minutes is like the average length that someone would watch a YouTube video. So I learned about this stuff when I started doing all my fucking Craven the Toy Hunt videos. But
Wow.
yeah, about 7 minutes is, and I've noticed that on like it, you could see like in the analytics. I threw a fucking 21-minute video up because it was a big hunt today, and it was like 7.5 minutes is the average. You know, some people see the whole thing, some people fucking click and get right out, but about 7 minutes is the average. So it's like 10
and don't you
minutes,
have to gather their attention within like 14 seconds or something like that, or they'll click off of it?
Well, yeah, especially if
Probably,
they're not dedicated
probably.
viewers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to get right on that shit. You got to get right on that shit. Absolutely.
Have you guys created any TikTok videos?
Yeah.
Never.
Have you been
never.
banned? I had a banned one. The funny thing is,
Really? Why?
so I've really gotten into this emotional damage meme.
Emotional
damage.
damage.
And so I like every
I
time
don't
I
know
find a
that.
video where I feel like it just edits perfectly, and this one I'll have to send it to you guys. It's about this guy who's like, hey, if you don't have feet, do people wear socks? And this girl's like, no. And she was like, if you don't have hands, do you wear gloves? She's like, no. And he goes, then why do you wear a bra? I put that emotional damage on there. And then it was like people, they filed like I was harassing this girl or something. I was like, that's not even my video. I just put it up. And people were
That's
like,
funny,
well,
dude.
they were going, well, why do you wear underwear? And I was just like, God.
Oh man, why am I wearing a hat? Oh my god, people would need to shut up, man. Stop being so
No.
butthurt about everything. That's funny, Doc.
I'll
That's
sit.
really
I'll,
funny.
I it's saved. So yes, which is
'Cause
interesting.
that got sent to my IG group at work, and I was like, and the funny thing is, I'm sorry to cut you off. It's like that emotional damage. It's fucking everybody says it at work now. Like we'll be sitting emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Do you know what the original video is?
Yes, it's about a guy. He's playing this video game but they need to make it harder for Asians because Asians beat it too quick.
It's on Asian difficulty. Yeah. So he's just
Funny as
walking
hell.
along and somebody says like, why didn't you do this right? And he fucking, his character just dies in the game and it says emotional damage. Just
He's like, he gets hit by a leaf and he dies. He was like, what the hell? He hit by a leaf? They were like, well, you hit this button, it blocks. And she was like, oh, you've been out too much. Your skin is so dark.
yeah, that's yeah.
Emotional damage. All right,
It's like
guys,
fucking
movie
Elden
news.
Ring.
I don't know why we're needing it, but they're making it. And the guy whose his production companies has made some really shitty movie That's Brad Pitt in Plan B. Remember this series called World War Z, which was shit. Decided they're going to be bringing Beetlejuice back.
Things we never needed.
They don't need to do that, man. They don't need to do that.
You see, Clash, you say that, right? But they almost made a sequel like in the
Kevin
90s.
Smith talks about it.
That would have been fine.
No, it would have
Hawaiian. What it was supposed to be called.
Was it Hawaiian or Beetlejuice Goes Tropic?
I think it's Hawaiian, but hold on.
I think Shock Treatment proved that some movies just don't need a sequel.
There's some,
No, they
yeah,
don't.
yeah, they really, that doesn't need a sequel. I don't care the time frame. You're right.
Like-
I didn't need to see that in the 90s. I don't need to see it now. Beetlejuice is one of my favorite movies of all time.
They're so good. Like honestly, I'll admit this. Even though I enjoyed
Beetlejuice Goes Hawaiian.
Oh, okay. So I enjoyed part 2 and part 3, but if it just was that one movie, if John Wick just was the one movie, it would have been fine. Like it would have been awesome, and that's
I feel like that's the Matrix too.
Uh-oh. Be careful. I got Kennedy here.
Fine. First movie was fine.
Just because you can't appreciate a deeper fucking storyline doesn't mean that
Did this not come from the same guy who watched the fourth one and goes, "It's a movie"? I was like, no, then I'm not fucking watching it. The guy who loves fucking Matrix is like, yeah, no.
It was basically part 1 all over again.
It was a cash grab, and they literally admitted in the movie that it was a cash grab. Like
a lot of member berries in there. Remember these?
Especially when the French dude came out of nowhere. I'm like, I don't think anybody who knows
that was the only good part of the fucking movie. It was the only part of the movie that actually deepened the lore and built upon the world. That was it. The rest of it was fucking shit. But the bringing the Merovingian back and saying, hey, this is what happened to the world because you made this decision and we could have had this and it would have been different, but you fucking did this and now the world's fucked up. And like, that was fucking good. That was one of my only favorite parts of the movie.
Shaking it. Just fucking shake that camera.
Well, I'm holding it.
Dude, I literally saw that part and I was like, I don't think anybody knows who the fuck that guy is. And I don't know why the fuck he came in the movie because it was like, I would have liked to see the twins, those twins that are like fucking programs or ghost programs.
They got
nothing in the other movies.
The twins got deleted. So,
Speaking of continuing on ideas of movies we don't really need to see, Indiana Jones 5 is wrap production.
Oh, because Harrison Ford is too old to finish it.
Well, I mean, he keeps trying to kill himself flying. I mean, I don't know how many crashes that man has had.
I love the fact that he's just like about Star Wars. He's so grumpy. He's like, I don't know what the fuck any of this is. I just came in for the check.
Indiana Jones in the search for the Gilded Walker.
Yeah, it's got a good casting. It's got Phoebe Waller-Bridge, Mad Mickelson, and Antonio Banderas. Which, let me guess, Antonio is the bad guy. But
I haven't watched these, but wasn't Shia LaBeouf in like the last one or something?
Yes, he was.
He's supposed to be his son.
Yeah. What was his name? Like, it was a dog name, right?
Wasn't it like Chaz or something?
No, like he was like. Hold on, Indiana Jones 4. Mutt, that was his name.
Mutt. Oh, Mutt.
That is a dog's name. You were correct.
Because Indiana was the name of the dog. That's why they pulled.
Mutt's not a dog's name. It's a
but it's a dog. But it's like it's a dog.
Like at least Indiana was the name of the dog. No, you're a mutt. When you're a mutt, it's you're mixed. You're two different breeds.
Right. I have a mutt.
Thank you.
Yeah.
For that biology lesson you just gave us.
I was called a mutt growing up, actually, when I moved to Indiana.
Now we're talking racist terms.
Yeah, I know.
Lord.
Welcome to Indiana. Look at that. I just fucking tied all that together.
At least you didn't get called a gorilla, you know?
Damn.
Yeah, you remember that, right?
That's
you
Wait, did that happen? No, you must have been at a wrestling event, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Oh, I'm surprised.
But I didn't know about it. It was like on Facebook. And I was just like, when I was told about it, I was like, and then my friends at work told me, they were being racist, right? I was like,
you got called a gorilla at wrestling?
Yeah. So someone saw me when I was with someone at the wrestling show, and they was like, can't believe you left a Viking to be with a gorilla.
No, Jesus.
And I was just like, I wasn't even upset about it. And I was just like, I'm like, oh, whatever. And I guess it was a mix-up or something. But I was telling my friends at work, and they were like, yeah, they were being racist. They didn't like you. And I was just like, all right, I don't fucking care. Say it to my
Exa-
face. Like,
Yeah, they wouldn't do that shit
yeah, they
on
wouldn't.
social media.
Yeah, and I'm not even friends with you, so fuck off.
Damn. Yeah, I
Seth
don't remember
Rogen-
that.
Seth Rogen's gonna be working on the new TMNT. It's gonna be coming out in 2020. No, he's done. I mean, surprisingly, he's created some really good stories, from The Boys to The Preacher to Preacher to what else has he done? Did he produce Invincible?
He had
yeah.
something to do with Invincible. Yeah.
He's
yeah.
like
I
a
know
producer.
he did the voice of that one guy, but I didn't know he produced.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I have high hopes, but then they follow up and they're trying to do the Sony world, and they're going to make films based upon the villains.
I would watch a fucking Shredder movie, dude.
But
Like
you
a
know they're
Shredder
going to do
origin
Shredder
story?
like Shredder before he became Shredder.
Yeah, Shredder before the mask.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, it would be an origin story.
Yeah, he was just like, oh, they didn't understand me, and that's why I had to go bad. And I
Yeah.
didn't kill those
That-
Dalmatians.
That's not Shredder's story at all, is it?
No, he like fucking wanted fucking Splinter's wife and
I was
murdered.
gonna say, wasn't he? He was like a gangster or something right there, wasn't he?
No,
But-
it was
well,
back in
like-
medieval Japan.
Right, but okay, so their version of a gangster back then, he was like a fucking bad guy, and he did. He tried to.
So
Anybody-
this is the
yeah.
comic book origin of Shredder, right? Like, not to be
Yeah.
confused with the movie.
Yeah, I don't know what the cartoon version of it.
He was like his sensei. Like
You
they were
guys
like
keep
training-
talking.
No, he was Splinter Sensei's student,
Son-
and he killed
yeah.
Splinter Sensei.
No, because they trained. Oh well, Splinter was the mouse at the time. So yeah.
Yeah. So Splinter Sensei was training Shredder, and then Shredder like turned on him and fucking killed him, and yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the cartoon?
Yeah, Uncle
Yeah.
Phil.
Like, what villain outside of Shredder do you want to see? Like, do we need a
Darth Vader?
Krang movie?
Oh, you're talking about Teenage Mutant
Yeah,
Ninja Turtles, right?
TMT. Yeah,
I don't give two shits about villains for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
yeah.
Nobody
just-
cares about those villains, like Baxter, whatever the fuck his name is. Fucking
oh my
the f-
god! They're doing a spin-off of Knuckles.
Yeah,
What
I
the-
saw that.
the movie.
Yeah,
Why? The second one didn't even come out.
apparently they have high hopes for Knuckles.
They just want Idris Elba's voice so they could get the moms to go. Oh, Idris.
Knuckles has like in the cartoon he has like a story, but
Oh god, just don't know why you would. It doesn't make any
hold
sense.
on. Let me make sure there's not like you're talking about Sonic and Knuckles, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just said
so
Idris Elba.
Knuckles has a story very much kind of like did you ever play Mega Man fucking Zero's story where he's like that anti-hero or whatever?
No.
Yeah, he's like he's got a fucking story. It's supposed to be tragic or something. I don't know, but
Along with the animated TMNT, they're going to be making another live-action TMNT, and Colin Jost will be pinning the next one coming up also.
Yes.
Super.
Wait, is that the guy
I
who
know that
hosts?
On
That's the
Saturday
guy who
Night Live.
hosts
Yep.
Saturday Night Live. That he's married to Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson must be a big TMNT fan. She was like, "You have to make this, buddy. You have to."
you
Make
see
it."
that Chris Pratt has a new movie coming out on Amazon?
I did see it in passing, but
Which one is that?
It's something he's fighting fucking aliens or something like that. Like it's crazy.
That's old.
no, it's
Uh,
another one.
No, they're doing.
Tomorrow,
Yeah, that's
the Tomorrow
old.
Person or something.
Yeah.
I just saw the advertisement for the first time today.
I
Shit,
seen an advertisement for another Amazon Prime movie he's doing. Maybe it's the sequel.
They
Fucking
are making a
Amazon
sequel,
loves Chris
yes.
Pratt.
They are making a sequel. Still don't know why we're getting him as Mario. As we
Oh,
continue with movies that we don't really need, Warner Brothers has said, "Hey, what DC characters do you think people want to see?" And somebody in the back room said, "What about the Wonder Twins?" Because nobody's asking for Wonder Twin movie. But yes, we're gonna get Wonder Twins. If you don't remember the Wonder Twins, one would say turn themselves into an animal, and then the other one would turn themselves into some kind of water product.
So I don't remember this, but the word the Wonder Twins is like triggering some old ass memory with me.
Wonder
Like I
Twins
may have
activate
seen.
in the form
Was that
of a
what it was?
dolphin.
Okay,
Yep,
yeah, that's some
They
old
were a
shit.
part of the all new superhero hour.
Who was it?
Uh,
Zorana and no, it was
The one who turned into water all the time.
It was Zaymot and Tomas is what they
that's a good one. They're actually Wonder Twins are kind of they just got their own first time ever comic book, like their own series. I think it started dropped last week or the week before.
Well, that would make sense why a movie was coming out of nowhere then.
Yeah, so they're really pushing
Movie.
hard with them.
I mean, there's other characters they could be releasing.
Did you see the image from the new Moon
Why
Knight?
can't we get a Black Adam movie? Oh wait, that's gonna take forever to get made. What?
Did you see the new image from Moon Knight, the still that came out?
Oh,
with
like
his
he has
glove?
like the mat. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
So it's supposed to be one of his other personalities or whatever.
He's
Yeah,
got a
there's-
showed it in
shitload
the
of fucking
trailer.
personalities.
they showed
Do
it
what?
in the trailer.
Yeah, he's got. Well, he pulls other people's personalities to fight with. I think he's.
I
Like
don't know enough about
Deadpool.
Moon Knight.
Oh yeah,
I'm
no,
not a
like,
DC fan, so
he can think
Marvel.
He's Marvel.
America.
is Moon Knight Marvel?
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. he's
Okay, well then I'm not a Moon Knight fan because I know shit about him.
See now,
Yeah.
with like we're gonna be talking about here in a little bit is the Netflix Marvel series are coming to Disney Plus, which they were talking about. Oh no, we won't put any mature shows on there, but actually we'll be going to Disney Plus. You have to change your setups to allow it because I was worried. Moon Knight's a very dark, violent comic if you've not read it. And I was like, there's no way they're going to be able to do this. And then when I heard that they're bringing the Netflix series, I'm like, okay, this could happen.
Well, we talked about this in the chat the other day. I said, hey, they're going to be moving these, and Joshua said that he thought they were going to go to Hulu, and I was like, that makes sense to go to Hulu because that's where Disney's throwing all their Fox shit at.
Yep.
But
And now it's
Um,
just parental controls are going to be enabled now.
So I would
Right.
assume what's going to happen is then all that Fox stuff is going to start to slowly move it, especially when they're all this
to
X-Men
Disney,
stuff and all
it
that.
makes sense that they want everybody going to the same fucking place.
Now, with speaking of Marvel, did you see what the recent fucking Multiverse of Madness that Patrick Stewart did admit that is him, this Charles Xavier?
It's probably one big troll though.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, because honestly, you don't look, man. At first, I was just like, that sounds like him. It kind of looks like him, but why would you spoil something that a lot of hardcore comic book fans, even though it's not gonna be the authentic Illuminati, it's gonna be their version of the Illuminati.
It's going to be
It'll
the
be a
multiverse
different,
of
yeah.
Illuminati.
Yeah.
'Cause it's
So
supposed to
it's
have
like-
Peggy Carter is one of the people in it.
Really?
No, I didn't hear
Yeah,
about
from
that. But
the
it's
from the
just-
What If, yes.
And one
So
of the
it's like-
Eternals, isn't he supposed to be one of them?
Oh fuck.
Where are you guys getting this shit from? I didn't see any of
From
this
our
shit.
rumor mill, we've got this covered. That incredible website.
Yeah, you told me about that. I don't listen to it anymore. But I just like, why would you ruin something of that magnitude? Because it's like,
How I mean, you would have popped if you were watching that film and all of a sudden
you see all those characters, right?
Charles Xavier. Yes, yeah, they shouldn't get. I mean, you didn't need that to sell the film. Like people are already going to go see a Marvel film unless it's Eternals. But yeah, otherwise everyone's excited for it.
This movie sucked so bad.
Well, now you're looking forward to that part. So you got the teaser of Professor X. Now it's like, who else is going to be in there? You
Well,
know,
that's what
it's
it's
getting
the
Same
that
way
talk.
when they did Spider-Man and they teased fucking Norman Osborn and everything.
Mhm.
You were waiting for that fucking reveal.
Who's who else is who all is gonna be in there? So yeah, exactly.
Give him credit though. Like I like the fact that the events of No Way Home affected Doctor Strange. So
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. And also, like, I don't know if you guys knew this, but like he's the one with the longest gap in between his movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like 5 years. He's had the longest gap in between his sequels.
I would argue that Hulk is longer, but whatever.
No, because they're not. They said we're never making a Hulk movie.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Uh,
But it's
they'll
because
just
they don't have
forever
the
hold
rights.
record.
They don't have the rights to make a solo Hulk movie.
They
Was it
don't.
I thought
Sony
it
has
was-
that or
No, I think
No,
it's
Universal.
Paramount or something like that. Is it
Paramount.
Universal?
But I thought it was because they just didn't want. They was like the character's
No.
not interesting.
No, they don't. They don't have the movie rights. Universal still holds it, so they can't do a solo Hulk movie, but they can put Hulk in all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, because they gotta pay Universal.
Yeah, that's why
Universal
we
gets a
kind of
choke.
got a little bit of World War Hulk, not World War Hulk, but Planet Hulk.
Planet Hulk
Planet
and
Hulk.
Thor Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
So do they own all the Hulk? So if we got like Red Hulk, like they own that too?
Oh yeah,
or
we should be
do
getting
they
no,
just-
no. They just have Hulk, so we're getting Red Hulk
in the
and the new
Thunderbolt show,
She-Hulk.
right?
No, I think She-Hulk is supposed to be showing up, and then
No, he
Video.
sets up the Thunderbolts because they're. If you notice what they're doing, and I give them credit for it, they're setting shit up because now it's like Young
I've
Avengers.
been saying that. I was like, this is this character, this is this character, this is this character.
I know, but I've agreed. I would tell people, I'm like, they're setting up the Young Avengers. I'm like, how are they setting up the Young Avengers? I was like, you got that old black guy in Falcon and Winter Soldier, and he just so happened to have a grandson, right?
Yep.
Now you have Kate Bishop.
Yep.
And
You
you
got
still
aged
got
up Scott's daughter.
you got Scott's daughter, and there's gonna be a way they bring those fucking twins back.
Yep.
And then I think in Secret War, I bet we'll get Hulkling,
Yep.
Yeah.
and all we need is young Kang, who's I don't know how
Yeah.
they're gonna do that one, but
Well, you have to get what was the Asgard kid? You have to get that guy.
no, he's a isn't he Wiccan's
Wiccan. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, I'm
he's-
sorry.
he-
Yeah,
he's-
he's part of the twins. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah, the Wiccan could come back. Could come back in the multiverse.
So I
no,
want
that's
to
what I'm
update
saying.
something that I said a while back. You remember? So right after Endgame, I said that I thought that the average viewer was going to drop off, and what Marvel was going to be able to continue with was the fans, like the people who actually cared, that they wouldn't be able to get that general audience back. I'm not 100% to that they have brought it back, but they are definitely doing a better job to bring that average person back into the fold. I think I didn't think that, back then when I said that, I didn't think that they would be able to, but I think they're working towards it. And I think No Way Home did a fucking fantastic job of doing that.
Why, except for like the other Spider-Man showing up in No Way Home, why is the Batman not like, it's easy to get tickets to the Batman, but the Spider-Man was a lot more difficult? Is it because they had the other two Batmans in it? But the Batman looks like a better movie.
He's just Spider-Man, you genius.
Yeah, okay, but
The other
like,
two Batman.
You just said the other two Batmans in it.
no, sorry, I'm saying Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Like, why is the Batman not getting? Like, I remember, like Josh was like, "I got my tickets." Like,
Yeah.
but I'm never hearing. I don't see anybody explaining that they got the Batman.
Do you think it's because of the track record of DC as opposed to Marvel and like
DC sucks. That's
DC movies they don't have that track record that Marvel like Spider-Man movies are all like just outstanding. Like find someone that's like been like fuck those Spider-Man movies. Like you're not going to find that. Whereas Wonder Woman sucked. Superman, Man of Steel, it was okay. I thought it was okay. There's some cool parts, but for the most part, it's like, dude, DC doesn't hold a candle to like fucking to Marvel movies. So
I think DC makes a mistake. Okay, so they did a great job with the Dark Knight series, right? But it's dark, it's gritty, and so they tried to do that again with this new DC series, but they didn't capture it right. They didn't capture it the way that the Dark Knight captured it.
I disagree, but that's just not two cents.
I don't think it's dark, it's gritty, but it's just not the same dark and gritty. Like
We had a Batman that killed people.
I think that they do better. DC does a better TV show. And I think that's their mistake, is they're not utilizing that universe. Because I swear to you, I know I get flack for this every time, but had they went ahead with Tom to be fucking Superman after Smallville, they would have fucking killed it.
No,
And they
wouldn't.
fucking just wasted it. They were like, "No, we're not going to do that." But that was fucking dumb.
Where'd
You've got
that go?
You've got just fans, right, who maybe don't
Hello.
follow the comic books, because we all know that Smallville like did not build up the characters the right way. Flash didn't come around the way he was supposed to and stuff like that. But I don't know. They fucked up, because I guarantee if they had continued that into a movie cinematic
He's wearing
universe.
shorts. He's wearing shorts.
Listen, Joshua, Midwest, this is hoodie and short weather.
it is.
It's what we do.
I'm sorry, but I gotta disagree with you, Chief. Like no one, they would have been like, why Tom Wellings? And they went a dark route, and the people who were making the movie, in charge of making the movies, were just assholes. At least with Marvel, they let them do they allow them to be a little bit creative, even though they're very stubborn with certain things. But like, they don't make the same mistakes DC does, and it's just one of those things, man. Like,
I'm telling you, I think DC is failing by not making TV shows because they kill. I know that you guys hate them or whatever, but I liked Smallville. I liked The Flash. I liked fucking Green Arrow. They build that universe out and they're good.
Smallville was great for the first like.
Good.
Wow, those
Maybe
everyone at
they
once.
don't follow the comic books. Maybe they don't follow the universe that's built. But that isn't that the point of all of this?
Oh no,
hold
like,
on.
how many-
Dude, they still make TV shows. We're getting a Gotham Knights TV show. We're getting
Oh.
a Batwoman TV show. Like, I know you guys are complaining. You know, we have DC on HBO Max. Like, we have those two shows.
Those
With
are really
more-
good. The HBO Max shows.
You're trying to say, oh, they need to focus. Honestly, everything else Marvel does falls flat. Only movies. They are way better. They don't make better animated movies. They don't even fucking make any more animated movies.
No.
DC still makes animated movies, and they're very good.
Well, the reason
TV
DC made good animated movies is they were pulling from very good stories in the comics.
Yeah,
Marvel
yeah.
was just randomly grabbing ideas and throwing shit together.
yeah. And it just didn't work.
No.
The problem, like I
What
said,
If
the
was cool.
problem- Yeah, that's their first foray, because you know why? It's like, it's less of a budget, and you could do everything and anything under the sun.
Yeah.
But going back to what Kennedy says, and Doc will probably agree with me, is the people running Warner Brothers don't let them have a little bit of creative control. Like, you see what they're doing with The Rock is because they want The Rock with them. So it's like, oh, we're going to make Black Adam this, and that. But anybody and their mother would know, why are you introducing Black Adam in his own movie when you need him to go up against fucking Shazam? Like, it makes no fucking sense.
Why don't you have Black Adam have fucking pointy ears? Why don't you have Black Adam have fucking that hair like Eddie
Why would
Munster
you
that
have
comes
Black
down?
Adam have an accent?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Like, these are the things that they're like, you know what? We got The Rock. We're gonna make. It's fucked up, the things they did. And Doc makes that joke about Zack Snyder's daughter. The man fucking daughter killed herself, and they were like, you need to make this movie right away, now. And I'll give you another fucking instance of how DC fucks up things. We were gonna get our own Ben Affleck Batman movie, and Ben Affleck kept telling them, "Listen, I want to do an original story. I want to make sure everything's done." And like, no, you got to come out with it right now. We want this movie pumped out really, really well. He's like, bro, I'm not doing it. Then I'll just be Batman. What happens? They hire this guy. He's like, I want to go a different route. So they have to separate the fucking. They said, oh, we're gonna kill the Snyderverse. But they're still making movies with these Snyder characters, the ones that he worked with. And then you want to know what the funny part is? They said 5 years, in less than 5 years, we'll get a sequel to this Batman movie. Like, what the fuck? Like, you see the shit they're doing, and it just, they keep fucking up, and Marvel's just laughing at them.
Yeah, but they're producing really good. Like,
So we're saying the same thing. I'm saying that DC needs to stay away from movies. They're fucking it up. They can't do it right.
they're not going to, because it's too much of a cash grab.
Like, they just want to make money. Like, they're just like, I knew when The Rock was like, I'm gonna be this guy, and I was like, watch, Henry Cavill's job is safe, because he's gonna probably say, I want my Black Adam to go up against Henry Cavill's Superman, and they're gonna find a fucking way to do it. And it's just fucking like, they just want to make money and star power, and that's it. And they're never gonna be as good as Marvel.
My problem with The Rock is he has a contract that says he cannot lose to anybody in his movies now.
What?
So Black Adam cannot be beat by anybody.
He
But
really
you
has that.
You have Superman get killed off in a movie.
He has creative control of characters, essentially.
Characters. Like, his
What?
character cannot be beat by anybody.
That sounds like
What's your
bullshit,
source
for
on
real.
that? I'm gonna call for source on that one.
That
I'll look
sounds.
it up.
If it's a Black Adam movie, it's gonna be all
Dude,
about Black
you
Adam,
didn't
so he's
know
not
that?
gonna lose.
LL
But
Cool J, I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm sorry, but LL Cool J had a deal. Any movie he's in, he can't die.
really, why?
Yeah,
Is that why he
just didn't
fucking
want to-
survived that shark movie?
yeah. I think the only movie he died in was in Rollerball, and I think he just did it to just do it. So
I don't
that
know, man.
class, I'm sorry to cut you off.
I don't even remember what I was saying. It's not big deal. It's all right.
I don't know.
It's all right.
But
Oh,
so
my bad, my
I
bad.
stick with it. I think DC should stay away from. I know that it's cash grab. They're going to do it anyways. But I'm still going to stand by the shows. The crossover events are fucking awesome. You look forward to them. You know, that buildup comes. And it's whatever. And I get that they're not the universe. I hate that everybody keeps going, oh, well, they didn't. This is not how it is in the universe. You know what? How many times have they reset those fucking comics? How many different variations of the comics are there? So why can't there be a variation of video that's different from the comic? Why do you want to see the same
it's
story over and
fine.
over again?
My issue is CW is some shitty fucking writing. It is,
You know,
Why?
it is melodrama.
Why?
It is very
It's
teen. A lot
melodrama.
of it's very
It is very,
teen
like,
drama-ish.
Every
Oh,
TV show is
Arrow.
melodrama.
He loves me.
Name one show that doesn't have melodrama, dude.
But Smallville was great for the first 4 or 5 seasons.
But
And it like any
there's
other
more-
show that goes 10 seasons, it just fucking
It
dropped
dropped
off
off.
bad.
My
But
issue
like,
is
dude, I
you're
loved
a superhero. You're fighting. You are. It's constant battles. I don't want them standing around whining about somebody dying or somebody's sad because that person doesn't love them anymore. Or Iris is in charge of fucking Star Labs. That's my problem.
Okay, you
Yeah,
know
that
what?
was- that
Any
was
show or movie or whatever that is, I talked to my mom years ago when she saw the original Wolverine movie, and she was like, "Wow, it was a really good movie," and I was like, "Wow, it really wasn't." And then I was thinking about it, and I was like, "Well, the movie itself sucked no matter what." But I also look at it from a comic book fan aspect. So then I started like, since that time, I was like, you know what? If I just separate myself, and Walking Dead was a good example where the first season was like very close to the comic, and then it totally went this way. But how fucking boring would it be if like every single thing you read in a comic, there's certain things you want to see happen if it becomes a movie or a TV show. Certain things need to happen. Thanos needed to snap. But all the other events didn't have to go down exactly the way it did, like where he's fighting everyone on the moon. It would be so fucking boring if you're watching something and it's panel for panel for panel for panel, where it's like, wow, there's going to be no surprise in this thing whatsoever because I know what's going to happen because I read the comic. There have to be certain aspects that have to happen. Thanos needs to snap his fingers, certain. If there's a Dark Phoenix, well, that was a horrible movie, but Dark Phoenix had to die. Like there's just certain things that had to happen. But for the most part, if it is fucking, panel for panel, nah, man, get that shit out of here because there'd be no surprise in the movie. No surprise in the movie and the TV show.
Every fucking season of Game of Thrones, people would be like, "Oh, I know what's going to happen now because I read the books," and then it would fucking happen. It was like, "Oh, well, thanks for fucking ruining that." Like, what?
Yeah, and it's I've never wanted something. There's, like I said, certain aspects. And when it came to Smallville, like, I enjoyed it because it's like they did little things where they would do little teases with like young Clark fall in love with Lana, and Lana was really hot back then, and then they introduced Lois, and Lois was like a smoke show. And so it's like, they had, it was cool little things, and then they would introduce little characters and things here and there. But then it just, like any other show that would go 10 seasons long, it just fucking fell off. And then they did this thing like they tried to like pull me in with like Doomsday, and I was like, fuck yeah, man, Doomsday. And that was the worst fucking thing that I had ever seen in my life. And I was like, fuck this show, man. But that was like the very last season of Smallville. And I was like,
oh, yeah.
I'm glad I quit watching.
Season 9, we don't talk about season 9. But I think if they, at season 4, season 5, if they would have taken that and made a fucking movie with him.
At that point, that would have been cool.
Yeah, like
a small boy movie or something like that. That would have been cool. Or a small boy. It's a Smallville or Superboy movie. I mixed the two up. Small boy. Sorry.
Do we still need Superman movies and shows?
I've never watched this new Lois and Clark or whatever that shit is. Superman.
They said it's really good though. They said
I hear it's good, but I'm like, I don't know.
But he has like 2 kids, and it's like, And like they show Bizarro, him and Bizarro fighting right now, and the way they did Bizarro was pretty cool. Like they kind of pay homage to Doomsday because like he's in like this containment suit, and like he starts ripping it off, and he's got like the medallion, the Bizarro medallion.
Oh, nice.
So
nice.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Like, and they change up characters. That's cool, but keep those little things in there. Keep the fucking medallion on there, But yeah, go ahead and make it a little different. Like I think if anything, it's exactly panel for panel. It's fucking boring.
As we finish up, movies are why they're getting made. This last one, Joshua was using it as a troll device on me until he started reading about the story about what it is. We're gonna get a movie showing about Tom Brady heading to the Super Bowl, the 2017 Super Bowl, which
Hold on, time out. I'm
team-
sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't know that was the one. I thought it was the one against St. Louis. So when I found that out, I was like, oh, he really thought I was being a dick. I just was saying because I'm a Tom Brady fan.
Oh
I'm
shit!
so sorry.
Which again, I want to point out, Kyle Shanahan was our offensive coach, and if you've seen any Kyle Shanahan games in any kind of major competition, he knows how to fucking choke games. And so it was supposed to be like everyone thought, like, oh, it's about Tom Brady and they're when they go to the Super Bowl. No, it's about a bunch of 80-year-old women going to the Super Bowl because they're huge Patriot fans or something like that.
It makes no sense. I'll be honest with you.
Let's see.
Because
And
I thought
you
it
have
was
Lily
dudes.
Tomlin, Jane Fonda, Sally Field.
That's a
Why?
dry ass ride. Like, and it's supposed to be a comedy.
Wow.
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 Yeah, the end of that fucking game was a comedy. So yeah, we're
I'm
getting
sorry,
that.
G. Because I realized when I read the article, I was like, oh fuck, I thought it was against the Rams. Oh no. And I was just saying, hey, me and Doc can watch this movie because I'm a Tom Brady fan. He hates that I'm a Tom Brady fan. And I was just like, I literally was like, oh fuck, he really thinks I'm being a dick, and I'm not, because
That's funny.
I'll be a dick with Trey Young, not with this.
Well, in TV news, as the rumor mill was going around about Sony now coming out with a Twisted Metal. They were going to make a movie, now they're going to make a TV series. And then Anthony Mackie is going to be in it. And it's going to be a comedy.
What?
Yes, it is going to be a comedy series.
No word on who he's playing?
On the Peacock. Yeah, he's going to be playing a yeah, it's where was it at? I'll have to find it real quick.
So while you're looking it up, I was actually the Twisted Metal movie. I was thinking it might, if they did it like the one Death Race,
like Death Race.
The first one or the straight to
Was it-
DVDs?
No, was it Statham that was in Death Race, or
Statham was in the
so,
first
yeah.
one that came out in the movie theaters.
yeah,
Yeah.
like okay, so that one, if they did Twisted Metal like that, that'd actually be pretty good.
Yeah,
And
but
that would
you
make
need like
total
a hard.
sense.
You need like because you want to do the dude who's like that, like he's got the wheels on the side, like that dude. Like,
That's where I think they'd throw fucking like Mad Max fucking cinematics in it. Like,
yeah, that gangster
So,
fucking ice cream truck
The
and shit.
story is from Rhett Reese and Paul Warnick, who did Deadpool and Zombieland. It's about a motor-mouthed outsider offered a chance at a better life, but only if he can successfully deliver a mysterious package across a post-apocalyptic wasteland.
There you go, Kennedy.
Trigger-happy car thief
called
will
it.
face savage marauders driving vehicles of destruction and
Yep.
other dangers of the open road, including a deranged clown who drives an all too familiar ice
So
cream.
it's fucking Mad Max
It's Mad
Part
Max.
3.
It is. It is. Good call, buddy. Wow. Wow, that's funny.
Yeah,
Kennedy is fucking like I like this Kennedy. He's like laughing and he's happy and like, dude, like little Kennedy is fucking happy, man. I like this
Little
guy.
Kennedy.
no, skinny, not little. There's nothing little.
Oh
About
no,
him anymore.
he's bigger. I'm sorry, bigger
Yeah.
Kennedy. Like my bad.
I will admit, guys, being away from all that weight does, it got me out of the depression because I was in a dark place. Like
I haven't seen Kennedy ever smile this much in my life. That's
Nah, when he's
awesome,
around
man.
me, he's smiling all the time.
Little Kennedy, yeah, definitely not little Kennedy. Ooh.
With Peacemaker having huge success at HBO Max and getting a season
Do
2,
you want to taste it?
James
Okay.
Gunn is looking to do a spin-off series from the Suicide Squad, so we may be getting another character.
King Shark. King Shark.
Let
A
me
lot of
ask a
money
question
to
on
be
this
sharp.
because I've been away from you guys for a bit. Is
A
this
bit.
something I should watch? Will I understand what's going on, or should I just appreciate it for being a show? Like,
Yeah, just watch
do I
it as a
need-
Did
regular
you watch
show.
the Suicide Squad, the James Gunn one?
no.
I
Go
haven't
watch
seen it
that
either.
and then watch this. Oh my god, the series is so fucking funny.
Yeah,
Is it
so
good?
much better than that movie.
Like,
What?
and
So I do need to
Tina's doing a
watch.
really good job of having emotional depth in it
Wait,
too.
which
Here's the
Suicide
thing.
Squad should I watch?
The second one, the one on
Yeah.
HBO Max right now.
Yeah.
This is James Gunn found a way to write and I guess direct, but he literally is so good at writing. He made John Cena a good fucking actor.
Oh yeah.
which is damn near fucking impossible. Like any John Cena movie you've seen, he's acting the same. This one, like Doc said, his range, like that when he fights his father, like you just see it. It's just like it's funny, it's sad, it makes you go, oh man, it's fucking good, man. Like, oh man, people who don't like John Cena as an actor love that show now because they say he does a good job.
That's what they say this fucking Batman movie is supposed to do for Pattinson. So
there's never a bad actor.
Pattinson's been doing really good stuff. It's just was stuck with that Twilight bullshit. But if you ever saw The Lighthouse or anything like that, I mean, he's a good actor.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
He was good in Harry Potter.
Yeah, he was.
And he died.
Spoilers.
Cedric Diggory.
That's what. Well, before I started watching it, my daughter's real big into Harry Potter, and she was like, "Oh, this is where Dedrick comes around," and I was like, "Isn't his name Cedric?" She's like, "Just watch." Is that okay?
It shows like this. It always seems like the deeper shows that show you that somebody who you didn't think could be an actor can be an actor. Like I thought Jim Carrey, he fucking fit the same role over and over and over again until the number 23 came out, and then it was like, oh shit, no, this guy can fucking do other things.
He was good in Truman Show.
Seth Rogen and Adam Sandler in fucking Funny People.
Yeah,
even though it wasn't that funny.
That was the point of the fucking movie. It wasn't funny. It was supposed to be. It was actually supposed to be that it was fucking dark and that these people go through. It's like all this shit that they were talking about caused Robin Williams to commit suicide, and what they say comedians are actually fucking some of the most depressed people ever.
Oh, they are.
That's what this fucking movie was. That movie was showing you that side of things.
That's the thing, though. You got that. I got that. You know, it's like, oh, this was a very serious movie with very funny moments here and there. Here's the thing, though. They build it as a fucking comedy.
Yeah,
like from the creator of the 40-Year-Old Virgin and Knocked Up. Here's Adam Sandler and Seth Rogen. Where
hey, do you remember the 40-Year-Old Virgin about 2.5 hours into a Judd Apatow movie where it gets really slow because he wants to have a lot of emotional things in it? That's the whole movie now.
Yeah.
So yeah. 3 hours of you going, this is a long fucking movie.
Yeah.
I went to go see that.
40-Year-Old Virgin did do that, didn't it? You're like,
no, it's all Judd Apatow movies are like, they get to a certain point and you're like, you can cut right now. And he's like, but no, let me show some emotional things. For the last
stop selling your fucking shit on eBay, bro. Just collect. It's okay.
I just want to buy these boots, and you're making it very difficult. But that's the thing, though. In those other movies, it worked because it was funny, and you're like, haha, you're laughing uncontrollably, but you're like, ah. With funny people, you're just like, what the fuck? Like I said, I went to go see that movie with my stepsister and her boyfriend and my girl at the time, and we walked out going, I don't think that movie was supposed to be funny.
If you're looking for a new cloud streaming service, Amazon has just launched Luna. It was in beta stage for a while. If you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, you can actually sign up and get 5 free rotating games at a time. Or you can pay the I think it was like $10 a month service for over 100 games that can play from either your Fire Sticks or your Mac, Windows.
Oh wow.
Android devices.
Everybody's trying to get on that fucking Game Pass tit, man. They
destroyed it.
Game Pass fucking killed it, and everybody's trying to get on it, and they just can't.
No.
So, help me out here. On a Fire Stick, how the fuck can you play a game? Like, can you get a controller?
Yeah, you'd have to Bluetooth.
Yeah, you
oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah, but now but with Game Pass,
used to have.
Like you can now play like a Flight Simulator on an Xbox One because of the cloud.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you want to like save your game and move over to your PC, you can do that and pick up right where you left off. You can also like be playing on your Xbox and be at like on a mission and you want to stop or whatever. So you pause it on there, literally pick your fucking tablet up and pick up where you left off.
Nice.
Or you're on your Xbox Series X, but you don't have that much bandwidth or hard drive space. There's a number of games you can just play, or you can download it, and it'll be a little bit better enhanced. Microsoft is just not like, they were like, all right, we're gonna set the standard. Like Sony had been destroying them, and Nintendo was doing what they were doing, but Game Pass is really just setting the bar.
Nintendo
has
has
to
an
do it.
amazing setup right now, and they're failing.
Yeah.
I hate they like the fact that they can't the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, the Nintendo 64, like the Sega,
Genesis.
all this cool shit, and it's like, yeah, let's do it. Okay, I'm awesome. I've paid for it. Let's get these games. And they're like, yeah, we're gonna give you one every like 6 months.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
With the subscription service?
Yeah, no, it's just like he said, it's like you would expect, like, I guess it's like maybe a licensing thing,
Could
but
be.
like there's no fucking games. Like, you're like, who the fuck wants to play this old Western game from the Super Nintendo? Like, I saw that and I was like, what the like, I don't mind paying. It's only $20, or like now with Genesis, it's a little bit extra. But it like, what the fuck, man? Like, give me like Kid Chameleon and fucking Sonic and all this other shit. Like,
Yeah. They did finally release Earthbound, which was like cool, but that shit was on the SNES Classic, so
yeah,
they're not even caught up to the SNES Classic with the games that they're offering on it.
I had that shit on my emulator. I would play it on the fucking bus ride to fucking Kentucky. You know? Like,
Yeah, and then you would delete it after 24 hours of playing it, right?
no. Why would I do? Why would I do that?
I feel like we've struck a
Because it's only legal if you download it and play it for 24 hours. After that, you're supposed to delete it.
No, he's doing it for educational purposes only.
Yeah, the FBI is literally listening to the Frakkin nerds. Oh, we got him. Nobody fucking.
That's
cares
what we
about
were
that.
waiting for.
Yeah,
We're taking
like,
Joshua down.
They're gonna just bust
Go,
in
boy,
behind
go, go,
Joshua.
go.
Oh shit! Like drag him off. Attica.
Reminds me of my mom when she was like, "You better not be downloading any music." I'm like, "Why?" Oh, I don't want the fucking police coming out that door. It's like, first of all, number one, they're looking for people that are doing it like fucking 1,000 songs a day.
Yep.
Second of all, I think they don't care about a fucking teenage kid in the fucking Bronx downloading fucking Limp Bizkit.
Nope.
I
remember like late 90s, early 2000s, like legit being scared, like, oh fuck, like having LimeWire and be like, shit, they might be onto me. Let me like disconnect everything. And yeah,
LimeWire, Kaza.
The worst they can do is
I think it's funny is my internet service keeps sending me notices like, we know what you're doing, and if you keep doing it, we're gonna we're not gonna shut it
your
down.
money way too much.
Yeah, but we may do that. VPN. Oh, we don't know what you're doing anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what happened to me. I got like these notices, like we've had like when I first started doing torrents, they were like, "Yeah, you've been flagged," and I was like, "I don't fucking care." Like I didn't get a VPN. Nothing happened.
Yeah, because they're not going to shut your service off because they want your money.
I just did it like I just did one at a time instead of doing like 3 at a time, 4 at a time. I just did one at a time. And
funny, I have the fastest internet probably out of everybody here, and because I'm so busy, I never get to use that shit. But I bet you guys would fucking love it.
Okay.
Fuck you guys froze. It's like all
there goes his good internet.
Everyone's
Everyone's
like,
we don't download that much. Good lord.
Yeah, I don't have a laptop, so I can't download shit.
Oh shit, that was funny.
No, so when I moved in here, they set us up with 1,200 megs per second.
Jesus.
1,200
like 500 or something. I thought that was
What's
good.
the website so I can test my internet?
Fast.com.
All right, guys. It's finally in the Microsoft world. They're following up on a promise to improve Twitch live streaming. So now you can live stream on your Xbox One and Xbox Series X.
I got that update yesterday.
So and then it'll actually alert your friends. Like if I started doing it, Joshua would be like, "Oh,
88 megabytes a minute." 88. So you got 120?
No, I got 1,200.
Oh, 1,200. Yeah, that's way fast. So yeah. those streaming movies go like that, huh? Pew!
Yeah.
You know, you press play and it's.
All right, guys. Well, that will bring the show to a close. All right, let's start with class. What'd you learn this week?
I learned that fast.com is telling me how fast my internet's going, and I am at 170 right now.
Let me explain this. So the reason fast.com is better than speedtest.net. Speedtest.net is actually owned by Comcast. Fast.com is owned by Netflix. So if your ISP is throttling you, that website will let you know what your true speed is.
That's what I just learned, Doc.
Then how can we learn more about you there, class?
Oh, well, a brand new episode of Craven the Toy Hunt is just got released today. And on that episode 26, I actually do a giveaway. So watch it. All you got to do is like the video and comment. I don't even give a fuck what you comment.
So I could go watch it and see the Starscream that I could have had, but I have to.
No, that was episode 25.
Oh, that was the previous one. Okay.
Yeah.
Did
So
you give
watch
away
the new one.
deceased box?
That's what I'm going to be getting rid of.
Oh, did you open it up?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
I bought 2 of them, and I did
Okay.
in episode 26. I opened it, I bust them both open, then I realized this is the same fucking thing, and I'm like, fuck, and then I'm like, well, let me turn this fucking negative into a positive. So I'm like, let's do a giveaway.
There you go.
And so you see what you're gonna get. Saves you $20. It's cool. If you're in the continental U.S., I'll ship it right to you. You live around here, I'll bring it to you. Whatever, it doesn't matter. You want that shit. Like the video, comment on the video, just so I can have people in there commenting. And I'll do a random drawing on episode 27 and contact that person, and you get a box of deceased shit with all the Joker shit. It's cool.
All Joker shit?
It's all Joker shit. It's a Joker mini pop, a Joker big pop. That's all deceased. It's a Joker enamel big pen, and it's a Batman sticker.
Awesome.
Kennedy, what'd you learn this week?
I have nothing.
Okay, didn't learn anything. All
I'll
right.
take that back. I learned that we were actually apparently doing a weight loss challenge that I didn't know we were doing because I thought everyone shit out on me.
It's back on.
It's back on, and it will end at Concave when we're doing a weigh-in. $100 a person, and yeah, it's on.
And again, also, if you want to join us, just
I need to ask off for this because I didn't know it was actually still happening.
well, we don't know
Well,
if
you
it's still happening, but it should.
Okay,
mean-
ask off is a strong word. I'll just fucking take off, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
For a guy who owns 5% of the company and all this other shit, you really don't have any power. It's weird.
It's just
No
that I'll just
fuck-
take off. Like,
Like,
who am I going to tell?
this-
Myself?
Yeah, you just go. You pick me up. We drive down like we always do. We watch that show. Actually, that was a
Actually, yeah.
actually, you know, we have a good time and we have nice conversations, bro. Like, this is our bonding time, me and you.
Hell yeah.
All right.
And how can they learn more about you, Kennedy?
I've got no social media presence at all right now. I'm concentrating on life. If you want to come to any of my new stores, though, I just opened 2 more locations up. If you need shit repaired, let me know.
Well, what are the stores then?
You break out fix. We do electronics repairs, anything with a power button. I've worked on 8-track players, reel-to-reels, electric typewriters. I fucking build custom PCs for people.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, you name it, I do it. So bring
yeah.
it to me, and I'll fucking tell you if it's worth fixing. So,
Joshua, what'd you learn this week?
You know, Doc, this one's about you. You know what I learned this week? I learned that me and Trey Young have the same exact bald spot on our head. But I'm a 37-year-old man, and he's 24. Make it make sense, Doc. Also, I learned that a certain Slavian player named Luka Doncic isn't afraid to go one-on-one with LeBron James and cook his ass when the game's on the line. I don't know if you saw that. I don't, Doncic. Go on my Twitter. You'll see it. You'll see it.
And how
What
can
is
they
your
learn more
Twitter?
about you?
Yeah. If you want to see me post degrading things to Doc Martin when Luka Doncic is doing his thing and Trey Young is losing, follow me at
Been a lot.
Green Eyed Bebop on Twitter. And I don't really go on Instagram anymore, but if like you want to see me, you want to see old posts by me, go on same name, Green Eyed Bebop on Instagram. So there you go.
All right. And then see what I learned. I learned that Trey Young is one out of 2 other players that has scored as many 40-point games under the age of 26. Michael Jordan, LeBron James. There's no Dallas players on that list there. Also, I realized that when you ask Chris Class and your name's not Big Brian V, you do not get toys. He does not buy for you. He only buys.
He brings them along on the hunt and shit. Like,
I know he never invites me, and like
I
You were
even
part of
told
a video,
Brian-
Doc.
I was. Yes, I was.
Yeah, you were the
Haven't
first
done
one
it in a
on the
while.
show. You're the first guest on his show. You know.
Was I really?
Well,
the
no.
first one?
I think so.
No, I'm sorry.
I ran into-
No. Eric was the first.
Oh yeah,
person
Eric's
you-
been on a couple,
yeah,
but
yeah.
Doc was the most recent. And yeah,
When you do a
Doc, if I see
baseball-
something like if I see multiple, then you're in, buddy. But if it's something we're
When-
both looking for,
Oh,
just
that
like
box
Brian,
looks really good too.
yeah, it does.
Really nice.
It
I'll be
does.
excited to see that tomorrow.
It's nice.
Hey, class, when you do a baseball figurine search, go bring Brent Blades with you.
Yeah, I
That'd be
will.
awesome.
Go out looking for what are those called? Starting lineups.
Yeah, you know, those
Oh,
people
Lord,
that score a lot of
starting lineup,
points.
Good lord. They still make those things?
If you go, I went to a place last year for my birthday. It's in outside of Cincinnati called a Toy Department, and they had a shitload. They were all vintage starting lineups. Man, they had them for like $2-3 a piece. They were like real cheap if you wanted them. And I really thought about cleaning up on like some, old Mark McGuire's, Jose Canseco's, and like shit like that, but I didn't.
Oh,
They don't
okay.
make them anymore, but like it's you can find old vintage ones for sure.
And then if you're wanting to find more information about Frakkin Nerds, we're on Instagram. We have a Discord channel we never use. We have Facebook, Twitter. I have my own now Instagram page and my Twitter
Ooh.
page. So you can look me up, Doc Martin FN on Instagram. And then I think it's just Doc_Martin on Twitter, where I send animated GIFs to Joshua and then talk shit. And he's like, well, let me tell you.
There
about
we go.
my fucking player.
I've
And
missed
that's
that.
typically how it goes.
You know what? His team won the first one, and then my team won the second one. And instead of saying, you know what, you beat me, you got me, that was a win, but it should have been better. And I was like, you motherfucker, you son of a bitch.
Well, no, like that game should have been a better game. Like your top player was out majority of the game. Trey, I didn't think was doing shit in that game. So
No, he
like,
didn't do shit.
those are like the two big guys for the future, right? Coming up now. And
But your team should have took advantage of my guy being in foul trouble.
Oh no, we fell apart.
Yeah. So
And then last thing I just want to point out, since my birthday was
yeah.
That's
So,
awesome.
it was
That
made
is-
for me from a really cute person I know. And so now I just got to figure out where to put it, which maybe
Wait, wait, nah, fam.
what?
What'd you say, fam? Give her
Right,
props.
Martin,
No, that was
right
for-
there.
That was from Aaron. She get it for me. What's
There
that?
you
Over-
go.
Yeah, right there. I think
No, on the closet door behind your shoulder.
I can't put it on the closet door.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
you
like when you zoom, yeah, you can see it.
from here.
Yeah.
You could.
Well, no, but how would I hang that? I'd have to get maybe some like hanger thing.
It's called a fucking screw.
I'm not gonna screw it into a fucking closet door.
No, you screw in like something to hold it, you genius. Like even I know that.
All right. Well, yeah, and I've seen your background, so.
Yeah.
And he's got a
I
rip in his sweatshirt. Jesus Christ, man.
Well, this is what do you fucking care? Like, I'm sorry, what's the problem? You don't like holes? Like, what?
In
Yeah,
You
both.
like
both.
holes?
In
Both.
both. Let
Christ.
those pits air out,
You
brother.
okay? Do you need money? Do
Air
you
'em out.
need a new sweatshirt? I'll buy you a new sweatshirt if you need a
I
sweatshirt.
do you want to see my sweatshirts? Like, do you see that? You
Hold
see
on.
all those right there?
What am
I
I
just
looking
realized,
at?
is that a broski sweatshirt?
Yeah.
There
Look
you
at-
go. Nice.
Look at all these sweatshirts. Like, do you see all that?
It's
Like,
a lot of
look at this.
sweatshirts.
Yeah, yes, Matt bought this for me, so it
I
has
like
sentimental value.
I like that.
Sew those
That's
fucking
cool.
armpits up or something.
Oh, shut up.
All right, guys. Well, that'll wrap the show up. So, from Kennedy all the way over the Indiana side, being a lot less of a him, but oh, so much that we love. Class, who always craves that hunt, and that motherfucker Joshua. This is Doc Martin saying, have a fracking good week.